Hey guys, welcome back to The Axe, and I'm very excited for y'all to be here because we're doing another pedal review from Humanoid Pedals. If you followed my channel for a while, you've seen a couple of these pedals, but today I'm excited for the best one that they've ever made in the Entity. Now these pedals are made by Bill from Humanoid Pedals out in North Carolina. The last two Humanoid pedals we reviewed were kind of more so like fuzz pedals or like tone distorters, but this one is a full-on overdrive pedal. What I really love about Humanoid Pedals is that they found a formula that is really successful to make a really good pedal, and they keep pumping out new versions and new pedals that stick to the same kind of template and always delivers a phenomenal product. I mean, this is probably one of the most solid pedals that I've ever held in my hand before. And I mean, you're getting good materials, and also once you have it in your hand, you can tell this thing is handmade with care. And I mean, just take a look at this artwork. When you get these pedals, you get something that's really cool to even look at. Like a dude with an alien coming behind it, you know, how appropriate is that? The government is telling us all about UFOs, let's go. All right, enough about aliens, let's get into the nerd stuff and specs about the Entity Overdrive pedal. The Humanoid Entity is an American-made overdrive pedal, and I think you're really gonna love it because it actually has a little bit more overdrive than any of the pedals on the market, aside from all of the modelers and like a Kemper and things like that. It has two gain stages, the first one being a silicone and the second being germanium new old stock glass 1N3A diodes, kind of like the ones found in the coveted Centaur pedal, which is huge. The original Centaur is a super famous overdrive pedal. I'm sure some of you have used them before. So basically in this little pedal that you're getting from Humanoid, the Entity, you're getting a really awesome pedal that's been great for years in this small package that you can throw right on your pedal board. Lastly, what's super interesting about this pedal is that it's got a lot of volume considering it uses germanium. That's usually not the case. With all that, I've found this pedal to be actually pretty versatile, in which it plays great with like thrash metal. It can get pretty sludgy and then cleans up a little bit to give you some of that maybe psychedelic like hippie metal. So the anatomy of this pedal is a little bit more complicated than the ghoul that they make. I don't think it gets any easier than one knob, but let's go through it. You have your three knobs up top to include volume, tone, and drive. The 1 kilogram pressure foot switch activator. As always, the LED light for its indicator status. Input and output jacks, and then a jack at the top for its power adapter, usually like an AC/DC adapter. All right guys, so let's plug the Entity into my signal chain. We'll mess around with some leads, some rhythms, and then we'll also mess with the pickup selector switch. As y'all know, I'm typically a lead player, so I'm definitely gonna lay down a lot of tasty leads, but we'll see what kind of grindy, kind of sludgy, and definitely overdriven riffs we can get. And as always guys, if you like the content, consider subscribing below so you don't miss any videos like this one. All right, let's see how this thing does with a little bit of gain going into it. We'll use it as an overdrive pedal. I'll put some gain settings on my Spark 40 amp and then run it that way. Let's check it out. So as you can tell from the demo, this thing has some gnarly tone. It's got some piercing leads, some grindy riffs, and kind of everything in between. My signal chain is a super simple setup because I want to give you guys raw audio so you can hear these pedals in all their glory. No amp sims or modelers running at the time. That was just the guts and the balls of the Humanoid entity. Now I've messed with a couple guitars with this pedal. I used my semi-hollow body, I used my Big Dean, and then I also used the Harley Benton Telly. I would say that a solid body guitar is probably best through the entity, but the semi-hollow body did have some unique tones. This is probably one of my favorite overdrive pedals on the market, and it's for a few reasons. I like the craftsmanship of these pedals. Really, you have to touch one of these to figure out and really know like how well this thing is built. Buying one of these, you will not be dissatisfied. Secondly, I like the versatility of this thing. I mean, it's so small, just with 3 knobs, but it delivers this wide variety of tones that you can dial in. I use so many different tones because I play so many different genres of metal. This thing can actually probably touch almost all of those genres and styles of playing. The entity really pushes the Humanoid legacy of handmade pedals for metal players and other players as well, and creating a great product that you will never regret. But you gotta check out the other pedals like the Ghoul, the Psychosis, even the Goblin. But if any of these pedals are something that you want, they are having an awesome promotion right now. If you go to the Humanoid website, find a pedal that you love, you will not be disappointed. And at checkout, use the code AWESOME20 for 20% off and free shipping. Now, if you have one of these pedals or you're just a guitar pedal enthusiast or a guitar guy, we want to hear from you in the comments. All right, that's the end of the review. I really appreciate y'all sticking around. Make sure you subscribe below, but check out Humanoid Pedals. I've tagged and put links for everything in the description. All right, guys, catch you later.